When I was little, I had Pokemon Silver as my first game ever, and I loved it a lot and played it every day, all the time, 27/4. My first Pokemon was Cyndaquil. His name was Fire, and he had some awesome moves, and I can't remember, but he also had really awesome stats, and his name was Fire. And I loved him like he was my son. I never had and never did because it would be weird to have a Pokemon child, but I loved him a whole lot and trained him every day. One day I dropped it and fell on the ground. I didn't see it, so fall when I realized it was gone, I didn't know where it was, and then I looked and found it under the oven and saw the save battery thing was dead and my Pokemon were all gone and I was sad because I lost my BFF forever and ever. So later on I moved on, B never forgot him, and then one day I got Pokemon White. It was awesome and I started the game in my room. It was dark and creepy and my parents were gone and I had no neighbors and no one could hear me and I had no pets and my phone was down and I was miles away from a place in town. It was creepy. And I played my game and it was midnight but really dark. So I was played and I named my trainer Crystal because it was better than Crystal in color and I played it to pick my starter and I picked Fire Pig because he looked cute. The blue one scared me and the green one was overrated, so the Fire Pig, I go the Fire Pig and stuff. When I go him, something weird happened. Instead, there was static everywhere and stuff, and it was freaky. The game started normal, but I was in the middle of a battle, and Cyndaquil was on the other side, with my Fire Pig on the side, except he looked scared. And Cyndaquil's name was Fire, and I was like, oh my freaking holy shitting god. And Fire was like, why did you leave me? I was like, God damn it, I hate you. I can't believe you chose that pig over me. Why? OMG, 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 I'm gonna kill you. So then Fire attacked my Fire Pig, and there was blood everywhere, and Fire tore the pig apart until only his head was left, and then ate it and was like, yum. Then the screen got all bloody, and my trainer was in the middle of a dark room that looked bloody, and all my Pokemon from every game I ever had was all dead and blood and gory, and yeah, in the Lavender Town theme was playing, and the fire came on the screen. He was like, I had to do this, you left me, even though it wasn't your fault, and you couldn't control the saved battery dying, and it was going to happen anyways, and you can't even choose Cyndaquil in black and white anyways, but I'm still gonna kill you. He started attacking my trainer, and she was dying, and there were evil Cyndaquils everywhere, and the screen got bloody and freaky. When it was over, my trainer was in nowhere land, and all dead and bloody, so I checked the trainer card for no reason, and she had no arms and no legs, and was crying blood. And I went back, and Fire was there and killed her even more. And there was blood and gore, 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 and dead Pokemon, and blood and gore, and blood and crying blood and freaky stuff that made no sense. And my trainer was only ahead, and Fire ate it, and it was like, "You're next, bitch!" I was all like, holy shit, and I jumped out my window and ran into the street and ran and ran and ran and ran and tripped on Fire, and he was all like, you're dead, 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 you are dead, dead, dead. Thought you're hot, guess you're not. You're dead, dead, dead. Looks like your adventure's come to a screeching halt. You're dead, dead, dead. Your heart has stopped and your brain is cold. You were so, so scared. Now your body's starting to mold. You were so, so scared. I could faintly remember hearing that song once long, long ago because my mom used to sing it to me at night, and I thought, holy shit, how does he know that song? But I couldn't do anything because he ate my head and I was dead. This is the end of the journal from a crime scene in the street, and blood was all over. And the first person who found it is dead now. The person me typing this is about to die. True story.